need to hold your glass. So thanks to Mirage for holding my stuff and helping me. Happy birthday to me, and here's to my new adventure, and hers as well. That's really nice.
Really?
Welcome to week 3 of my new life. There we go. Alright, so for today's poem, it is inspired by my recent trouble, which is that, well, where my best friend lives, I'm no longer allowed on the property. We don't know why. I guess she's just like worried that I'm gonna steal or something like that. But anyway, alright. Or I don't know. Okay. I don't want your home. I am not homeless. I am always home because I am homeless. Oh, not bad. I like that. And that's the kind of simple voice I was talking about yesterday as well. So, oh, check out this lamp though, bro. Hell yeah. Ah, c'est un training. Et du coup, vous formez le chien, c'est ça? Comment? Vous formez le chien? Ouais, on l'appelle. C'est pas fini. Ouais, ok. Ouais. Holy smokes, I think my hands are shaking. So I woke up to what I thought, or what may have actually been gunshots. There are people screaming, or I hear these guys screaming, and I peek outside my tent, and I see this one guy. Here, I'm gonna show him to you. That guy. So he goes running past here, right? And my tent is here. Okay. So the guy goes running past like that. There's another guy yelling, and he's also in regular clothes like that. Oh, I have to pee so badly after all this excitement. And a dog, I hear this dog barking, and it tackles one of the guys. So I put my phone on the charger so I can call the police. I get my knife, I get my shoes on, because the last thing I want is to get shot through my tent, and to not even know what's coming. So I get my shoes on, and then I kind of leave my tent, but the action's kind of right outside my tent. But what it was a dog training exercise. So they were training the dog to attack these guys for showing signs of aggression and so on. So anyway, very exciting. I started to film it, but then they didn't want me to. I didn't realize that it was a training thing. I thought it was real. And anyway, so they didn't want me to, because of course they don't want other people to control their dogs. I really have to pee. And also I'm a little bit nervous, because when one of the guys who was getting attacked by the dog, when the dog was focused on the other guy, he kind of came by to get in a new position, just like I just showed you. Oh yeah. Can you hear that yelling? See, he's pretending to yell, now he's running. Oh, it's so exciting. Well, he's running towards this tent. And then they're gonna release the dog soon, I suppose. Anyway, but he said, "Are you living in the tent?" I said, "Yeah." He's like, "Okay." So we'll see whether I get in any trouble. Oh, he's running. I don't want them to think I'm recording, so I'm filming from this angle. The other guy was yelling at the officer and then ran off. And I think the dog might be looking for him now or something. Oh shit, he found the other guy. Uh-oh. Yelling. Oh, dude, I wish I could show this to you. This is so wild. What happened to this guy? What about this guy? Is he gonna come back and find this guy? Or does this guy need to prompt him again? I mean, you're probably getting so confused with my pronouns. Let's say there's green jacket, white jacket, dog, and police officers. So white jacket is maybe setting up for another run right now. Not a run, another like go at it. Yeah, he's putting his arm out. Oh, wow. What was that noise? Like a taser or something? No. What is that noise? It's not as loud as that gunshot thing I heard that woke me up. Who's saying do small now? Holy shit, what a way to wake up. What day is it today? I wish I could watch this high, smoke some weed right now. France is still. Alright, I'm gonna stop recording. How the hell did she silently go past me? This beautiful woman. I think she was attractive. All I really saw was her hair. Walking like 12 dogs. It must have been, let me see. There were probably more than 12 dogs. About 3 of them were big. How'd she get past me? There's no way she walked along this path. Oh, cold. I gotta put my socks on. I gotta re-up. I gotta get dressed because I'm cold. Ooh. And I gotta pee. So we're gonna go outside. We're gonna dig some poop holes while it's daylight. Smoke a little weed. See whether those cops are sending back their friends to kick us out. And pee. And tell you about that email. Let's go outside. I should not have smoked before digging these holes. I'm so confused. Where's my tent? My tent is back that way. My glove is right there. This is the north side, the big path. South side, but where did I just dig that hole? Because I thought this might be a nice spot. This whole area could be my poop fields. And it's got to be next to something that I can latch my belt onto so that I can hold myself up. But here's the real question. Where did I just dig that hole? And also, how am I going to find this tonight? Where is my tent? How hath it disappeared? Where's my tent? So confused on so many levels. Anyway, yeah, this is a pretty good area. This is a pretty good area for a poop. But where is my tent? Anyway, so let's just dig one hole in here, and then we gotta go find my tent. So what's next on the agenda? I smoked, I peed, I dug some holes I'll never again find. I constantly think about the inner speech, inner hearing, monologue, internal, visual eye, mind's eye, all that good stuff. And so now, now I should read you the email. Okay. So my bestie is, renting from a woman. Am I giving too much information about her? So anyway, a friend of mine that lives very close to where my tent is. I have a bunch of stuff at her place, but she's renting she's renting a room from a woman who owns the house and who lives in the house. So I've got a bunch of stuff there, and also we just like to hang out. And then also I get like water, and she charges my batteries up. I had no communication with the landlady. Of course, that is not for me to deal with. But when things were getting awkward and just because, what had happened? Shoot. She received my security deposit from my, previous apartment. She was like,
Why is he putting us as his address? He doesn't live here.
I didn't want her to think I was trying to get in on her home life or anything like that. So I sent her this email. I'm translating from French. Hi, miss. I'm Eris, a friend of Tree. I should have introduced myself the first time that we saw each other, but I didn't want to say anything stupid. It's been almost a year since I spoke French often, and even when I was speaking every day, I would often use the wrong words. So I understand you were surprised to receive a letter addressed to me. That's understandable. I should have asked. I'm sorry. So basically, as you know, I've decided to leave my apartment and live in nature, in the woods. It's a decision rarely made these days, and so that's why my old residents made me give an address for them to send me my depot. And then in the moment, I just gave the address of a good friend of mine, your tenant. So I understand that I understand that between this letter and the stuff that I left with Tree, it could give the impression that I'm planning to move in to your house, and without you even knowing. I would never in my life do that. In fact, that's why I felt I should introduce myself this morning or this other time when I came by. So anyway, so without bothering you, if we could start over, I'm Eris. I'm a friend of Tree, and since you are her landlady, nice to meet you. I'm also writing to you in order to demand if, and then I actually didn't finish the email. I just made a bullet point list, but then Tree just forwarded it. If 1, my stuff, 2, Amazon, 3, water during this transition period for me. So of course she didn't understand that bit, so Tree explained it. So Tree said,
I'm sending you an email from Eris who wanted to talk to you this morning. But since you're on the phone, he thought he'd write you an email instead, and so I'm transferring it. I'm forwarding it to you.
okay, so then the landlady says,
Hello, Eris. I spoke with Tree. Thank you for your message. I appreciated it. I'm okay with you leaving your stuff here, Amazon, and water. I understand, quote unquote, your choice, and I'm not judging you. Your decision is absolutely crazy. There's, nothing that can be said there. But it's just that it really surprised me.
I guess.
So anyway, best of luck for the future. With respect. That said, I hope that you answer some of these questions in your path and in your friendly landlady.
Okay. So then I was just hanging out at Tree's the other day, and I knew I should have left before landlady came back. But anyway, so she was surprised to see me. She said,
Oh wow, it's interesting to walk in and hear the voice of a man.
and I was like, okay, well, I guess this voice of a man should probably get going. And then she shouts up the stairs,
By the way, I want to be nice, but I don't want to hear him here all the time.
and Tree was like, oh.
Okay, no problem.
And then Tree sent me a text message after I left.
Actually, she doesn't want you to come here at all.
So, here's the email that the landlady sent.
Eris, living in connection with nature, that's your choice, and again, I respect it. But you gotta follow through, take all the responsibility, you gotta accept the consequences. So that it's clear between us, you see Tree outside of the house. It's like that, no other way. I do not wish that you come to my house. For water, Amazon, your stuff, and your mail, figure that out with Tree. But I don't want you to set foot on my property again. I'm sorry, but I've already had problems in the past, so now I'm being extra careful. Have a good night, and I hope that the sun shines brightly in your life, landlady.
Ooh. Ooh. I said to Tree, I said, this is good. For moments when I forget why I should leave society. Woohoo. That's good, huh? We don't know what it was. I have no idea. I was sitting on her, like, she had these these, those straw mat chairs? You know, those terrible things? It's like wrapped, just a straw chair. You know what I'm saying? Wood legs. Anyway, wooden frame. Anyway, so I was sitting on that, and there was dirt. I mean, there were dirt stains on my pants. I don't know whether it was that or just the idea that I was gonna try to just slowly creep my way into the house and just be there forever. Or maybe I looked at her the wrong way, maybe I said something. Pretty classic stuff. Pretty classic life of Eris. And it's what we learned from the monastery, day 5 of Huda. No biggie, bro. Please, no biggie, bro. And that's what my buddy said about his girlfriend when I was trying to figure out when I should come by. He said, the less of my girlfriend's time your homelessness takes up, the better. That time would be spent like just going through my stuff in the suitcase, since it could so easily be stolen apparently. The less amount of time your homelessness takes up, the better. And I'm sure, of course, because I have my teeth, I still get special treatment. I can only imagine what it's like if someone's missing a lot of teeth, wouldn't there be cause for concern about their behavior? So maybe I'm not getting special treatment, because seems to be the same. Well, at least I was allowed in the house. I guess somebody like that wouldn't even be allowed in the house. Alright, well anyway, these videos aren't meant to be like Huda, so. But now you know what was said. Oh my god, and there's a horse. There's a horse. Hold on. Pretty sweet, huh? This is just such a better place to live and exist than stuck in walls and buildings with all those people. Isn't it? So why am I homeless? Let me tell you about my morning first. Oh shit, no way. Oh, I gotta take my shoes off. Oh, this isn't gonna look as go. So here I am, fast asleep. Bang! I hear like a gunshot. And I see a man, and he comes running past my tent just there. And then I see in the distance. I didn't know what was going on. I thought, what about the other guy? Should I say, hey, look, the other guy went that way? Or, because I was gonna originally try to protect this guy from the hunter. But now that the hunter is the police, I'm not sure about my allegiance anymore. Okay, or maybe I should distract him so he can get away. No, probably not. I don't want him to get bit by that dog. Anyway, so long story short, it was a police training dog exercise. I started to record and they were like, hell nah. They're like, please don't. Okay, so this is where I live. I just went off on a long tangent about the police dog. Anyway, it was a training thing. So this is where I live. Why? Okay. So a friend of mine asked me recently whether it was to escape the stupidity of the world. No. It's related to our stupidity, mine included, as I say in the song. But no, it's not to escape stupidity. It's to have the time to focus on it. Very simply put, I am homeless because I don't want to be taken down by a misspoken. The point is, I am homeless because I don't want to be taken down by one wrong word, bills, or a misunderstanding. Okay, I just wanted to say 3 items. Misunderstanding is redundant. I just recently was rejected seriously for the 3rd time since I came out here, actually, by someone who was, never mind, it's complicated. You can see it in my weekly video. But anyway, oh gosh, what's the point? I shouldn't have done this high. I want to feel challenged and free. That's what I feel here. Challenged to, poop at night or figure out where I'm gonna poop, to get food, etc. And just totally free to do what you want. And things that we've been doing for thousands and thousands and millennia of years. Thousands and thousands of years, / millennia. No, I can't buy a plane ticket to Fiji, but I can do anything that our species was doing for all that time, plus anything with the phone, so. It's really dope. It's really dope. All the time in the world to just think and produce my work. Absolutely nothing to stop me. I don't look down on people with homes. But your work involves concepts we have words for. You go find a job. It's an incredibly noble thing that we do need to keep the world running, but also it's just disappointing that you wouldn't have it any other way. You like spending. No, it's not disappointing. That's not what I mean at all. I don't look down on people with homes. How do I put it the way that those guys in like the Facebook and the YouTube ads put it? Get down a 4-hour work week, blah, blah, blah. They talk about the rat race. That's what I'm trying to say. You've all chosen to spend 35, 40, 60 hours a week in order to have a roof over your head. I mean, a sturdier roof, I guess. I guess it's running water, maybe. And that's absolutely fine. But I've just got more important things to do than human resources at Cisco or Monoprix or Microsoft or whatever fucking job. And I want the freedom to work on that stuff. Stuff that no company knows they're gonna make money off of. Stuff they don't pay you for. Unless, of course, I get viewers. This has turned into one shit show of videos, so probably not. But sometimes I guess they do pay you for what I want to do, but you have to first show them the product. So I'm just working on that. What an existence. To live, to work, to work, to live, to live, to work, to work, to live, 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 to work, to live. What are you gonna do when everything's automated? Fuck. Oh yeah, that police story had nothing to do with why I'm homeless. I'm just saying, it's funny how much, well, it's like my mom said in it. She said you're astigmatized, and I'm astigmatized. But my point is that it's just funny because these drones, you're scoffing at the bee, the robot, the whatever we are, that goes exploring in the forest. Ugh. I mean, of course, there's evolutionary advantage, but that's the thing about the unconscious, isn't it? Nature didn't trust us with exceptions. Humans are built to have great disdain for those who are incompetent, unhealthy, or immoral. We judge health based on attractiveness. There could be a woman with perfect childbearing hips, but everything else about her ridiculously unattractive, but she's healthy as you get. Just super healthy, never needs to take medicine or anything. You can picture it. It should be an uggo. You can picture it. A hooked nose, maybe. You can picture it. Fat or too skinny in the wrong places. I mean, fat in the wrong places or skinny in the wrong places. Good setup. Child feeding. Bobos. And then the incompetent. The homeless are the worst of the incompetent. They're not only incompetent and contributing absolutely nothing.
All they're doing is benefiting from my competence.
The homeless represent not just the outdoors, but incompetence. You don't want that in your home. You don't want the outdoors in your home, and you don't really want to associate much with incompetence. You just have a disgust for it, and you'll find whatever means to justify it, Could be a smudge on the face, could be a smell, things that you wouldn't know, like certain smells, harmless smells, things that you wouldn't pick somebody else out for, but yeah, but right. So my point is that, but I'm not incompetent. I'm trying to contribute to what I think is one of the most, if not the most important moves we need to make as a species. But you can't tell someone that and that their disgust will be turned off. They won't say, "Oh, okay. Okay. My bad. I thought you were just wanting to do crack in a tent, like most boys and girls dream about." To be honest, I would have thrown it away by now. I'm just trying to impress you. I know you're not impressed, but that's the best I can do. Oh, not in the shot at all. Come on, let's go inside and warm up. Alright. Wish me luck, I'm gonna go poop. About 100 paces out. Where am I? Oh shit, I'm still in my tent and I'm confused. Okay, well, good luck. A leaf in time, a man in a river. I have no business and I can't deliver. So cold. I get it. Two guys from Emmaus, the organization that helps out with the homeless, came by just to meet me and stuff and to say what's up, say that they'll come by every once in a while. So one of them, he was like,
Oh, so you had an apartment 3 weeks ago?
I was like, yeah. And he was like,
Oh, wow, okay.
I was able to pretty easily sort of, no. What I'm trying to say is, just now as I was lying here, I get how people could feel like it was the end of the world to be living in a tent. Everything was okay, because I imagine that they must have think that my story is that I came over 4 years ago to France. I was working, whatever, I lost my job, and everything just fell apart, and now here I am in this tent. I get it. I also get how it can be easy to not see it that way. To imagine that anyone would want to camp full time. Anyone would choose to be a nomad, to live in a tent and to just be on Earth and experience the world. Of course, I'm a little bit too cold to experience the world right now, but even this has taken me, this cold, this new environment has taken my thoughts to places that they wouldn't be able to get before when I had walls and a roof. But yeah, it sucks to be someone who doesn't want to be homeless. And they lose their job and they're just like, holy shit, this is who I am now, or this is what I have now. I don't own property. I don't rent property. What a joke. What a joke. Oh my God. People who own property, like I get, owning property has always been a big part in Western society of, being considered a proper human. There are people that consider themselves along those ranks, but they don't even own the property. They're just renting it. They're paying every month to live there. And they consider themselves so much better than... Shh. I'm going to start screaming in the street soon. This is how it started. I'm correcting. I misspoke in the original version of the video. I can also imagine how it can be difficult to not see it that way. I misspoke in the original version of the video. The thing about my medicine, though, it makes me have to poop. Handsome guy, huh? Actually, I understand Pavel's English a lot better than his French. He said I could use his fire if I wanted to, so that gives me more food options, so that's cool. Now, he talked about pooping somewhere around here, I don't know. I've been looking everywhere for like the last hour for someplace to poop. Hey, I've seen that guy. Say I've been that guy. He's in my eye. He's my eye. Say I've seen that guy. Say I've been that guy. Say I've been that guy. Hey, I've seen that guy. Say I've been that guy. is in my eyes. Say I've seen that guy. Hey, I've been that guy. He's in my eye. Oh no, he's my eye. Hey, I've seen that guy. Say I've been that guy. He's in my eye. Oh no, he's my eye. Hey, I've seen that guy. Say I've been that guy. He's been in my eye. Oh no, he's my eye. Hey, I've seen that guy. Say I've been that guy. He's been in my eye. Oh no, he's my eye. I present to you poem number 90. I don't remember what inspired it. Enjoy. Bro, is it nighttime? I'm so confused. Traffic is booming. All these birds are singing. I can't sleep for the life of me. I went outside to pee and I can see for like, 50 feet out. It's like a reddish sky. It's just super light. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I got this sweet red light on. Alright, so here's poem number 91. What is death if it's the end of the lie? What is death if it's the end of the lie? Besides an unearned relief? Or is it earned because he'll die and that'll end his grief? Let's try that again. What is death if it's the end of the lie? Besides an unearned relief? Or is it earned because he'll die and that'll end the grief? I'm not saying that I hate it. So we're gonna go to the homeless office soon. I'm just so fucking cold. Alright, so questions that we have. 1, how do they do laundry? 2, can I leave my batteries there to charge for a couple of days? 3, food money for, I don't know, I have to wrap myself up, I don't know. Poem 91. Just lost it. Red light, dead night, high fly, wide eye, whispers, whispers, listen to the whisper. I guess now you know why I put it off telling you.